Shalom, it's me, Baht Of Zion, and today I'm going to discuss the deadly topic of necromancy, better known as black magic, which also includes white magic, those who do it, and the outcome of it according to Torah, all warlocks and witches, and those who practice necrophilia. This one's for you. 514, count me in. What is necromancer? Better yet, who is a necromancer? It's someone who claims to communicate with the dead in order to discover what is going to happen in the future, or who is involved in black magic, which is magic that's used for bad purposes, such as warlocks and witches. But it does not exclude white magic. Okay? Now, what is black magic? Traditionally, it refers to the use of magic or supernatural powers for evil and selfish purposes. What is white magic? White magic seeks to promote feelings of healing, growth, happiness, and peace. Many believe that a major aspect of white magic is that it can't and shouldn't subvert the way of another person or will. What is necromancy? Necromancy is the supposed practice of communicating with the dead, especially in order to predict the future, which are done through, but not limited to, sorcery, black magic, black arts, witchcraft, wizardry, the occult, occultism, enchantment, divination, demonology, voodoo, hoodoo, witchery, witching, spiritualism, spiritism, and the urging. What is necrophilia? Necrophilia is sexual intercourse with or attraction towards corpse. That's right. You heard me being sloppy. Attraction towards corpse. Necrophilia is a term derived from the Greek words philios, which means attraction to or love, and necros, which means dead body, and it involves the sexual intercourse and interaction with a dead body. Now, please tell me, that is Zion, why do you find a romantic connection to sleeping with dead corpse? I don't know what type of demonic relationship you are in, nor do I want to know now. But men and just participating in this mess, you're seriously ugly, defiled, unrighteous, and any of the unheard that I could possibly think of to pinpoint your BS that you're willingly doing. All warlocks and witches, what's the real issue? Are you trying to find out or foresee your demise in the world? Hopefully, in the near future, by the hands of Yahweh. Tarot card reading, ancestral worship, casting spells, whether it be black magic or white magic, is crackhead ho shit. Now, let's turn our common sense to a few precepts from the Torah, shall we? And I want you to get your book and read along with me too, preferably your Tanakh. But if you don't have a Tanakh and you have a regular Holy Bible or KJV, I need you to go ahead all the way to the only covenant that Yahweh gave us. Okay? All right. And we're going to start in Exodus 20, verse 5. And it states, from the Torah, you shall not bow down to them as in idols, or serve them. For Yahweh, your Elohim God, am an impassioned Yah, visiting the guilt of the parents upon the children, upon the third and the fourth generations, all those who reject Yahweh. Leviticus 19:26. From the Torah, and it states, you shall not eat anything with its blood. You shall not practice divination or soothsaying. Now, Yahweh, our Elohim, said strongly now, you shall not consume any blood. So, those of you who are at these Sunday churches and you're passing around that little cup and the pastor telling you to drink, this is the blood of JC. That's some ritual shit. Okay, beware. Say again. Let's continue. Leviticus 19, verse 31 from the Torah, and it states, do not turn to ghosts and do not acquire up familiar spirits to be defiled by them. I am Yahweh, your Elohim. Deuteronomy chapter 7, 25 through 26. From the Torah, and it states, not to derive benefit from ornaments of idols, not to derive from idols and their accessories. Kind? Let's continue. Deuteronomy 18:10 through 13. From the, say with me, family, Torah, and it states, let no one be found among you who consigns his daughter and son to the fire, or who is augur, a soothsayer, a diviner, and sorcerer, one who casts spells, or one who consults ghosts, or familiar spirits, or one who inquires of the dead. Okay? Verse 12. For anyone who does such things is abhorrent to Yahweh, your Elohim God. And it is because of these abhorrent things that Yahweh, your Elohim God, is disposing them before you. 13. You must be wholehearted with your Adonai Yahweh. Now, with these Torah laws, I just read, and I pray you did too. God, witches and warlocks, backwards fools, denounce that mess you're dealing with, especially when you know Yahweh is not going to deal with you while you do divination and sorcery, etc. Everything I named on that list. Okay. Let's direct our attention to necrophilia. Y'all better say, all right, let's continue. Which I too want to point out to you now. These are some precepts that actually condemn actions that you do at funerals. Now, you know, some people Y'all be kissing the dead before you bury them. You be hugging on the dead while they're in the casket before you bury them. Can't do that.
Nope.
And if you've done that, cut it out, denounce it, turn away from that. So the next time you go to a funeral, say whatever piece you got to say, but do not touch the body. Okay? Let's continue. Now we're going to direct our attention to Numbers 19, 10 through 11. You ready? From the Torah, and it states, this shall be a permanent law. Then, what does permanent mean? Never, ever, ever erasing. Never, ever, ever void. Never, ever, ever going away. So when Yahweh said this law is permanent, that means it stands, and that means your actions need to change. Okay? Let's continue. Law for Israelites and for the stranger sojourner who resides among you. He who touches the corpse of any human being shall be unclean for 7 days. Yahweh said, if you or the sojourner who resides with you touches a dead human corpse, you shall be unclean for 7 days. And the reason the sojourner will be unclean for 7 days, family, is because the sojourner is amongst you, and you are to be the light to lead the sojourner to your Eloheka, Yahweh, which means they fully submit to your Eloheka, Yahweh, and they do according to his laws and his commandments. So you, Israelite man and woman, have to lead the way. Okay. Let's continue. Our next precept is going to come from Numbers chapter 19. We still in 19, verse 13. Okay? And it's from the Torah. And it states, whoever touches a corpse, okay, the body of a person who has died and does not cleanse himself, defiles Yahweh's tabernacle. That person shall be cut off from Yashurim, since the water of lustration was not dashed on him. He remains unclean. His uncleanness is still upon him. Now, y'all know I like to do fun fact moments. Lean a little closer, family, because you're going to want to hear this. You ready? What is lustration according to Tanakh? If you don't know, I have the answer for you. It's a ceremony of purification and of averting evil. Who performs ceremonies of purification? High priests, such as Aaron and his sons. What is used for lustration ceremonies? Ashes. But not any type of ashes, God. Ashes made from the sacrificial animal, one without blemishes, where these ashes are to be sprinkled on you. God. Now, quick question, family. Can we currently sacrifice animals? No. Do we currently have any high priests to perform lustration ceremonies? No. Okay. Should we touch any dead corpse? No. Okay. Should we repent from the sin that we've committed unknowingly during funeral home occasions? Come. And guess what? We shall not do it again. Come. Come. All right, family. Let's continue. And thank you for that interactive moment with me. That is all right. Now, according to immorality in Ezekiel chapter 13, 17 through 23, Yahweh, your Eloheka, stated this. Here, I can get your Tanakh there, Kai, because I want you to read along with me. I'm going to sip some water. All right. Let's begin. And you, oh mortal, set your face against the woman of your people, who prophesy out their own imagination, prophesy against them. 18. And say, thus says Yahweh, your Eloheka, who, Salakio, woe to those who sew pads on arm joints and make bonnets for the head of every person in order to entrap. Can you hunt down lives among my people, says Yahweh, while you preserve your own lives? That's a question. I've asked a question. Can 19. You have profaned my name among my people. In return for handfuls of barley and morsels of bread, you have announced the death of persons who will not die and the survival of persons who will not live. Lying to my people who listen to your lies. 20. Assuredly, thus said Yahweh, your Eloheka, I am going to deal with your paths, okay, by which you hunt down lives like birds. I will tear them from your arms and free the persons whose lives you hunt down like birds. Fowls. I will tear off your bonnets and rescue my people from your hands, and they shall no longer be prey in your hands. Then you shall know that I am Yahweh. 22. Because you saddened the heart of the innocent with lies, when I would not inflict suffering on him, God, and encourage the wicked not to repent of his evil ways and so gain life. 23. Assuredly, you shall no longer prophesy lies or practice divination. I will save my people from your hands, and you shall know that I am Yahweh. Family, if y'all ain't check somebody, baby, check all you witches and you warlocks, and of course, you people that like to do necrophilia. Better check y'all buzz. It's better to be on the blessed side than on the wicked side, but be on the blessed side in righteousness and following Yahweh's commands, his every commands, not the ones you want to pick from. Okay, let's continue. Now, spiritual adultery is also mentioned in Hosea chapter 4, verses 12 through 14, which I do encourage you to read those as well. Even King Saul, who consulted the Witch of Endor from 1 Samuel 28, 3 through 25 now, was condemned for seeking guidance and help from the dead instead of Yahweh. Oh, now, question, family. If King Saul can be condemned for seeking guidance from the dead? Huh? What makes you think witches and warlocks? What makes you think y'all gonna have a pass? God ain't giving out no hall passes. This is not high school. This is not middle school. It's definitely not elementary. I don't get no high school passes. No. You don't even get to go to the restaurant. Huh? You might as well just sit on the chair, sit in that corner, put one of them long Donkey Kong hats on your head and stuff. Just call you a dink. You might as well be called a dink. Have you wearing these witch hats anyway? What's wrong with wearing one that says dink? Let's continue. Yahweh warns, do not turn to mediums or sorcerers. From Leviticus chapter 19, verse 31. Do not listen to your wife or son if they ask you to worship other gods. From Deuteronomy chapter 13, 6 to 11. Also, I will destroy all who practices sorcery. Exodus 22:20. Yahweh said, what? What'd you say, Abba? Run that back. Exodus 22, verse 20, from the Torah, and it states, I, meaning Yahweh, will destroy, meaning kill, all, everybody who practice sorcery, warlocks, witches, white magic, black magic, spiritualism, spiritism, all of that occult stuff. Yahweh is going to off with your neck, your limb, your eyes, your fingers, your rib. I don't know how he gonna do it, but he gonna do it. He gonna get his. Because why? His words don't go out and come back void. So what Yahweh said, Yahweh's gonna do. Yahweh's gonna take that check and take it to the bank, and guess what? It's cashed. He don't void no checks. His checks don't bounce back. Now some of our checks might bounce back, but Yahweh's checks don't bounce back. Okay? What needs to be happening, you need to bounce back from that table with all them tarot cards on there. You need to bounce back away from that. Snap out of it. Find you some reality. So I pray that these Torah laws, to include Tanakh, scripts, precepts, if you will, is a good old reality check for you. Okay. Let's continue. Remember, family, Yahweh, your Elohim, is a jealous Elohim, and he will not hold him guiltless who takes his name in vain. Deuteronomy 32:35. So let it be decreed in accordance with the law of Yahweh. Repent and turn away from witchcraft and necromancy, lest you suffer the wrath of Yahweh. Before I go, family, allow me to leave you with one more precept prophecy upon your ears from our beloved prophet Jeremiah, whom Yah spoke to. Jeremiah 25, verse 30. You are to prophesy all those things to them and say to them, Yahweh, your Elohim, roars from on high. He makes his voice heard from his holy dwelling. He roars aloud over his earthly abode. He utters shouts like the great treaders against the dwellers on earth. Tumult has reached the ends of the earth, for Yahweh has a case against the nation, and he has all authority to have that case against the nations. Come, let's continue. He contends with all flesh. He delivers the wicked to the sword, declares Yahweh. Please listen to that last part one more time. Yahweh, your Elohim says he delivers the wicked witches, warlocks, Jezebel spirits, whether that be man or woman. He delivers all the wicked to the soul. Declares Yahweh. Woo! And what a beautiful day that will be. Shalom, Barakah, and may the fear of Yahweh be upon you and your children and all the sojourners that are in your presence.